Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. So, it's been a weekend. It's been a productive weekend, actually. A couple of things is, well, I had a little bit of a power issue over the weekend in terms of the game, not in real life. So, I wound up having to build nuclear reactors, 2 of them, and I have a surplus of fuel, so that's good. Which, how far? Looks like you're almost full up everywhere. So with the excess U-235, or is that 238? Yeah, 238. With the excess 238, what I'm doing is I'm using that to make the nuclear or the uranium ammunition. So I've got a whole bunch of it, which, yay. But of course, that's almost full. I've also gone through and redone all of my smelters. All of them have been redone. So I've got my my 2 iron, I've got my copper, I've got my steel, and then I've got my brick. So all of those are all done. They're all moduled and beaconed and everything, and they work fairly well. I definitely need to get the next level, the next tier of beacons to really like make them work the best. But all in all, really, really well done. I had to tweak up. How was I doing? Oh, I had to tweak up this a little bit because unfortunately I had run out of fuel down here at one point. And I was also getting low on coal. And I figured, you know what? I've got a coal patch right over here. So I just elevated rail all the way across and then just 2 stations back and forth. And that actually works out incredibly well for that situation because that's all I needed to do. And this coal primarily is for filling up, doing the plastic, and for science. So that alone should last me for quite a while. What else have we got going here? I went ahead. I got my rocket set up. In fact, if you were on Discord, you would have seen that. I posted up a picture of that, which, by the way, those of you who may not be on Discord or at least not paying attention to it over the weekend, we got a new icon for it, which I'm really, really happy with. It turned out much better than I thought it would. So, yay. Thank you guys for the feedback on that. That was awesome. But we've got a rocket. We've actually got 2 of them queued up, and they are ready to go. I could effectively double this if I needed to make a second one of these. and then have 2 ready to launch. But the rockets are so cheap. And then anything else? Mostly just this stuff up here. More beacon stuff, and actually I'm ready for the next tier of beacons, I believe. We'll have to wait and see once I get that research done. And then I got my labs prepped and ready for that. So we are essentially ready to launch the first rocket into space. So, and I made sure, because I was ready for this, what was it, Saturday night, Sunday morning? I've been feeling a little under the weather, so I haven't been sleeping, well, I've been napping a lot and then playing this a lot. But, so here we go. We've got our first one. It's already loaded with the SpAcE Platform Starter Pack. We've got another ship ready to go. And then, yeah. So, build new space platform. Let's give it the name of, SpAcE. Oh, yeah. There we go. SpAcE Platform. And then this will be science. And create. There she goes. Woot. Oh, nice. There we are. Wow, I actually got some achievements off of that. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, and then this is just orbital logistics. Okay. Awesome. So we've got this done. Oh, I need to trigger, what is that? Entity asteroid collector. Okay. So I believe what I need to do is M. Aha, here we are. And then I should be able to, here we go. Let's give this some girth. Kind of get that started. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to grab some of this. I hope that's going where I want it to go. I hope that's going to here. I'll find out in a moment. I guess it is. Yep, there it goes. Okay, that's cool. I hope there's research to make it so that the rockets can actually, like, carry more. what else have we got here? Now I believe goody, I do have additional sciences. What I need is an asteroid collector, cargo bay, and crusher. So let's... Yeah, I am so glad these are cheaper now. That one is out of range, so let's fix that. And I do have those on board. And awesome. Okay. So the next thing I need to do is start setting up for the parts. Let's clear some of this out. Okay. All right. So what I need is for the asteroid collector, I need to make what I need is actually going to be better suited for down here. Yeah, because this is where I'm making the low density structures. Although I very easily could route some of this. Yeah, because I do have that going. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Dude. Why are you being a pain in the mouse? Okay. What I need. Low density structures. And this is one of those things I probably should be building for a line, but I'm not going to. Well, no. We're just going to build it here because it's not that bad. And then I need a lot of them though. So we'll do it this way. Oops. So how is our... There's a lot of little meteor chunks up there. All right. You need to be steel and... So steel and plastic bars need to be on one line. Out of the way. Need belts. Give me those. That should suffice. So I need steel and plastic coming up on a single line up this way. Let's like that. And just jump over that. And then you. There we go. And then I should be able to bring, yep. Let's do that. No, I want you to be there. And there we go. That is nice and simple. Now, the nice thing is that once I get the space science going, which will be up on the platform, what I'll be able to do is actually go ahead and start. I should be able to research, what is it, the next set of modules, which is what I'm after. So speed modules and the productivity modules. Those two are the ones that I'm really after the most. But I'm also wanting the logistics system and then eventually Coverix enrichment, although I don't really need it as much because right now I have so much uranium, it's ridiculous. So the next step is, let's bring this out a little bit so that I can get it set up. I need electric engines, and electric engines require engine units, electric circuits, and lubricant. Do I have those somewhere? I'm fairly certain I do. Yeah, here we go. I have this set up. I actually need this to be moved slightly. Let's switch this up a little bit. Well, I don't know. I need to be able to snake parts of it around. So if I, not like that, like this. So if I actually do it like, if I do it like that, whoops. Then I can go, yeah, I can go ahead and use that line. Oops, I am in the way. Okay, awesome. So what I need is steel and iron on here. And then oops. Where's my iron at? Here it is. Yeah, I know. This is like terrible spaghetti. But you know, the scary part is I'm actually having a lot of fun with this horrible spaghetti monster of a base compared to the usual main bus that I run. There's just something about this particular setup that has been rather enjoyable. Alright, so let's do... so I can get the maximum distance out of this. And then I need... that and that. Okay. And then green circuits for this. Stupid trees. I swear to God. They updated the trees, I know they did, and now they stop you on literally every chance they get it. It's like, why you do this? Actually, I know why the trees do it. Because trees in every game hate the player. It's just a well-known thing. Okay, so that should start getting us the electric motors that we're after. For the asteroid collectors and the electric engine units. And then what I'm going to do because I'm that idiot, so bring this belt up here. And then, oh yeah, and I also need lubricant, which, where do I have that at? That's water. There's the lube. Bring this down here. And actually, oh, shoot. I need a pump. Where's my pumps at? I think they're down here. I know I'm making them. I just don't remember where. There we go. Okay. But the reason why I want to do that is so that way I can make sure that this line is going to get extended without any issues. No, it's not wanted. There. As pipelines now actually do have a sort of maximum range, if you will. Whoops. There we go. Whoops. Okay. Now what I can do is bring this out here. Yeah, that'll work. And pipe. And then pipe. There we go. That's what I was after. God, this thing is hideous. But it should be effective, and sometimes it's not necessarily about how good it looks, but about how well it runs. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Also, let's add some productivity modules to those. And then speed modules to these. There we go. That should hopefully help things move along a little bit better. I could also, like that, and then we'll add one more. There. That's better. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to really add more to that. That should... Yeah, with any luck, that'll just make sure we have plenty. Okay. So with that out of the way, and then plenty of steel plate. What I'll do is bring this. Let's see, how do I want to do that? Down one. So that way, which one needs the... Those two need that and that. Need blue chips. Oh, you know what? Wow, my mouse is freaking out lately. I don't know what it is, but it is having a hell of a time. Okay. Then you are that. And I just need... Ha! Where's my steel at? There we go. And that should cover that nicely. I should be able to, yes, speed that up, hopefully. If I move, we'll be fine. And then you just need steel and blue chips and blue chips. Go. And Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. So, that is about as perfect as it's going to get for that. What I can do here is actually that to there. Then I need you, you, and you. Enable, which one were you again? You're the crushers. Let's say, what is a full stack? Stack size is 10, so let's do 20. Enable, you are the asteroid collector. Stack size is 10, so again, 20. And then stack size is 10. So that way that'll give us 2 full stacks every time, well, once these finish building. I'm just waiting on the space science pack research to finish, which will be cool. Of course, these are a little on the slow side. What I could do is maybe double them up. Yeah, I'd have to double them up in order to get or remove. Let's do it that way. Just make them as fast as possible. And that's probably about the best we're going to get right now. I would have to essentially completely redesign this system in order to make it more efficient, but I think for now this will work. Because in the interim, give me all those foundations. We are going to continue sending foundations up to space. How's our platform looking? Okay. Speed, 0 kilometers a second. I would hope so. I'll tell you what, though, it is absolutely amazing the level of detail that they wind up putting into every machine, every piece of artwork, every little bit of Factorio is just absolutely packed with detail, with little bits of bobs and stuff, and it's just absolutely amazing. All right, let's get another one up there. I'll probably keep sending rockets up for a little bit. Just to make sure that we get enough platforms up there. Now I do I know that there is a limited number of, or limited amount of. Yeah, there we go. Limited amount of storage, so you do have to be careful for that. But it's so cool watching more and more of it sort of unfold. Build faster. Like, part of the problem, of course, is we're going to run into a situation where it's not so much the speed that I can build, it's the amount of stuff I'm capable of producing. You can only produce so much before, you kind of hit the limits of that. How are we doing over here? We got 5 there. I guess I have to wait for... Got 4 that you've got there. It really is a waiting game. One of the things that I have been thinking about over the weekend, now that I have most of my base up and running and everybody is humming along, is rebuilding or building the mega base or a larger version of the base. Specifically, what I would like to do is over in this area, I believe, go ahead and set up over here, somewhere. Set up an area specifically so that I have trains that'll come in for dropping off ore into an actual smelter array, and then having another train ready to pick it all up and carry it away. That's what I'm thinking I will eventually do. And then I can take the plates to an actual location to then drop them off and whatnot. Eventually, that is the direction I would like to go in terms of how the build goes. But it's kind of a wait and see scenario. That's what I thought. I need that to go faster. Just upgrade all of that. Make sure those are all good. I want to try and get this stuff down here as quickly as possible. There we go. And yeah, that should be a lot better. Whoops. There we go. Any chance that you have to expedite your building, you should absolutely take it. And there. I need... Oh, wait, why is that? There we go. And the thing is, I am pumping out a ton of copper plates. Ooh, I see where some of my bottleneck is at. There, that should help. Oh, wait, nope. Aha. There we go. That was part of the problem, is that I had some of this line was actually fast, and then the rest of it was just slow as fuck. So there we go. Oh, yeah. There we are. Now, of course, all of that copper is now being disgorged at the appropriate rate. And there we go. Copper is one of those. I almost need another smelter for copper. Just because of... I still have some copper down here? Oh, yeah. I have a tiny little bit of copper. Barely worth mentioning. How are we doing on? I have 8. I need... How many do I need? Need 2 more. Let me get just 2 more. And then I will be happy. Actually, almost done with the storage. That'll be a good day. And crushers. So there was yesterday, or I should say early this morning, I came across a video by Exterminator, which was talking about how to set up your first space platform for space science. And it is a really interesting look on how all of that actually works. And I like the fact that there's a little bit of an unknown feeling to it all. It'd be very easy to just go in and research whatever the best methods of doing something are. But I like that there is some trial and error to it all. Speaking of which, I need to make probably some deciders, which I already have. do some arithmetic. Some more of those. And there goes the next one. Kind of makes you wonder, like, how deep is the actual rocket silo if it's just sitting there stacking rockets? Let's go ahead and send up our panels. Want to make sure that I'm going to have power there. Now, apparently there are also a specific number of small asteroids that will spawn around the platforms, which is kind of interesting. Full stack of those, full stack of those, and then you're next. Let's go ahead and let's let the crushers actually start filling up. We'll just turn those off. I wonder. Oh yeah. That's good stuff. Awesome. That should be enough for now. Give this some time to do its thing. And we'll send those up. Doing on power down here anyway. Power, fantastic. Why are we so low though? We should be up at around a gigawatt of power. Oh, I bet I know why. Because if I look at... No, those are all connected. Yeah, all connected. Oh, no, they're not. Yeah, this is all separate from the base. Okay. Wait a minute. Something's going on here, but no, they're all disconnected. Okay. I mean, that's not explicitly a bad thing. It means that the base itself is going to be fine, and I don't have to worry too much about my oil. Yeah, because the oil stuff isn't using much power, but is necessary for operating 90% of the base. Since it makes like a lot of the fuel and stuff like that. So I may actually just go ahead and leave it like this. Because again, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, we'll leave it like this. Somehow that actually works out. I don't know how, but it does. It's also powering the trains, which is important. So, next up, let's do a stack of those, and then a stack of those. the PACE platform. And then we need to send some cargo bays. And we'll send some belts. And almost ready for the next one. Let's grab a full stack of, that's down here. Need a full stack of you, full stack of you. Go. Awesome. Let's extra line there. Okay. Awesome. Soon. Next up. Silo. I want a crusher. Not sure how I want to set this up though. Let's do, actually no. Can I not use those? Where are those from? Oh, that's from the, okay, I know which ones those are from. I see. Okay, I got it. This definitely is going to be a little more interesting since you're not directly building. It kind of changes the way that you have to look at it. There we go. Let's toss another 5 up there. Liver. Once those get launched. Now, part of me wonders how space exploration winds up working with this, or if it does at all. I wanted to grab a stack of those. And that'll be next. Yeah, the cheaper rockets definitely are great because it makes it much easier to get stuff up into the platform. I think that's really all I kind of need. I'll take those just in case. And I think that'll be it. Let's just launch some more of those. Yeah. And then that one is ready. There we go. All right. So the big thing is I need to set up, first of all, I want to set up this. And specifically, I am looking for metallic. Wait, no. It was... No, he was looking for ice, I think, is what we're looking at. There's too much stuff. Okay, yeah, ice. 100. Output. That. 1. This is iron plates. 100. This needs to be, what is it? Metallic asteroid chunk 1. And then this is carbon. And you are set to carbonic asteroid. Then so that's going to read everything from here. Yeah. So that reads everything from here, what we have in store, and then it outputs a signal which should allow us too far. Okay, that's fine. Then I want this. I think. Find out. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Like something like that. And then I want pressure. We'll find out. We're going to do metallic. We're going to do carbonic. We're going to do ice. Now I should be able to do start producing. Yes. Okay. And awesome. And apparently I need more belts. Got it. Now, how do I produce said thing? Oh, I see. Okay, it's made in. Got it. So the next step is to send some of those. Oh, whoops. And let's grab little extra cargo bay. Awesome. And I will want, ooh, and I also need steel furnaces, or not steel, electric furnaces. Electric furnace, where did I just, there you go. And so now I should there we go. too far. Streaming schedules Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern is when I get started. That, I think, is not going to work correctly. Need to figure out a way to fix that. Let's actually remove these. I don't need them. And then as far as Discord, you're more than welcome to join the community Discord. I have it up and running. It is always available. I see where I'm going to run into a little bit of a problem. Okay. I need... There we go. Solve the problem this way. Now I should have building. There you are. Excellent. There we go. Let's make sure we can get all of it as quickly as possible. And I think I need to change that to that. Yeah, because I have... Awesome. And this one should be... Actually, both. If I have... There. So, and. So if I have... something is not right here. I don't remember how I did it. That's all right. I'll figure it out. Okay. So, oh, I probably could use a little more electricity. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if I get... signal you sending out? You're sending out. Okay. So let's say carbonic and just set. Oh, that's what it is. Set filters. Okay. Okay, so then I have that needs to be. There we go. Bingo. Ha 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 ha. I think I'm figuring it out. Next up, I need and you need to be science. And there we go. Thanks for the follow. And like I said before, you guys are more than welcome to join the community Discord. Okay, there we go. So if there's any ice in the area, they'll collect it. Otherwise, they won't bother. Like that. Okay. That. Oh, apparently you don't like that. Okay, there, that should work. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. Now we're filling up with science, which is what I want. Okay, and then no. Oh, I see. Okay, that's if I'm okay. You need to be. Wait. That's if I wanted to. Let's auto request. Now, I need to be able to drop items. Now, why are you doing that? No. I need to use filters. Yeah, you need to stop doing that. I don't need steel up here. At least theoretically, I don't need steel. We'll see. But I think I should be good. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so now the question is, how do I drop stuff? I guess what I would do is actually come down here. And I have this already all set up. Nice. Okay, so let's actually set you. Yeah, you'll be fine. So what should happen is that once I hit 200 of the space science, or any amount, I'm guessing. Yeah, it goes ahead and it launches it. Got it. Okay. And then you need to be that. Make sure that none of this is going the opposite direction. And hopefully what I am kind of tempted to do is go to the platform and set it so that instead of constantly shipping small amounts, what it'll do is stockpile a whole bunch and then send it. Maybe. I wonder if I can actually, let's check from here. Huh. I guess that's just what it's going to do. Just keep launching that stuff. Okay. That's fine. So, with that being the case, I can now go ahead and do logistics, which, yeah, let's absolutely get logistics going first. That's going to be probably one of the biggest ones to deal with. Oof. I think I'm just going to switch these to fast inserters. And then kind of want to do is I think I want to we'll do that. And I will just do that around like so. Now what I need to do is get past all of my science stuff. Let's send up some more of that. I think what I'll do is send up another batch. Yeah. And we'll just have to... What I want is... go. Move that over. And then I want... There. So what I should be able to do now is set up 2 of these. Space. You. That will be fine like that. There. No, that's not what I want. Ah, I know what I'll do. Oh, this is kind of a mind bender. Oh, wait, nope. Yeah, no, that won't work. Well, it will. What I will do... Okay. I need... Shit. This is... Okay, this is where it starts getting a little more nuanced. Because what I'm needing to do is this requires 3 different materials to come out. What I want to do is... Okay, you need to be... Let's do... steel plate and ice. Yeah, that's what I thought. You just need to be perfect. Part of the problem that I am facing, although I can potentially fix this, is I need to move this over. There. And then I need to make you ice. Rid of that. Oops. Nope. Okay. Then we do that there. You there. And everybody should be happy now. There we go. It's not a perfect system, but it should work a little bit better. And then what I should be able to do is then also extend this out a little bit further. Yeah. And then I can take and just increase the amount of there. Now, what I should be able to do is I need that, set you that, grab these over there. Oh, of course, that won't work. Because why would it? Why would it work? Gosh darn it. I need... I bet... Oh, goody. Now we're starting to, like, actually get some going through here. But I bet... if I... Actually, what I need to do is add a stack of those. There we go. Okay. That should be... And then let's also send a stack of splitters. Whoops. Then after that, we'll go ahead and send up some more platform. Go. Perfect. So what I want to do is There we go. Excellent. This way, I can keep everything going as it needs to. Now, the only thing that I really need more of is ice. Set filters. And then there we go. That should help. Awesome. Okay, now that that is going, let's take a look at where I am building my boxes. Well, this needs to go. There we go. Next up, what do you need for... Okay. Oh, awesome. Just basically what I'm building here is really all I need. How far out? There. So all I need is... basically, I'll take that again, except you get switched out for that. Yeah, there we go. I'm sitting I was like, wait a minute. Those are the wrong ones. And then you get swapped out for purple. Just shift that to the side. And then you get greened. And you just need the circuits. Let's do this one more time. There. Okay. So here I just need left will be steel. That's all I need out of that one. Cool. And then you get to be that and that. And then you get to be that and that. Change you to blue. You to purple. You to green. And there we go. We're all set. We are now making all of our necessary chests for, well, everything. At least as far as like the base level goes. This is all just the regular stuff. Don't need that to go that far. So take that. And there we go. So don't need that because that's just on one line anyway. So that should be perfect. I love it when the entire base feels like it's getting complete. Or at least in this particular case, when it actually is kind of complete. And I'm going to be dropping so much science. What I'm going to do is we're going to do our typical sort of buffer chest here. So that way I always have some spare. Although technically this would act as the buffer, so we've got that going for us. But I think in this particular case, this will only request up to 200, I think. Yeah. So this will just make sure that we've got plenty extra, which is awesome. That's exactly what I want. And I don't believe I will have to worry about this platform in the future. I think this is pretty much self-sufficient. Anytime that something gets low, it'll go ahead and request it, or it'll swap out, although ice is a little low. Yeah, because of all this. Okay. So I just got to wait for it to collect more ice, which is what it's doing. And then the whole thing feeds in on itself. Let's give it a little extra power. I don't think it's going to need it, honestly. Honestly, where's the... That's production stats. Wish I knew how much power it was producing. But there we go. That actually works out really well. I am super, super happy with that. And in fact, I could get rid of that. I don't need it there. And that will do a good job of just producing space science for us. If I really, really wanted to, I could probably set it up I could probably add like another one there, but the whole thing's working so well. Like that is really cool. I like this. I like the fact that this all just is working. It just works. And actually have a reason to utilize solar panels. That's just sending us tons of space science. Okay, so the next thing that I want to research is probably going to be let's do speed modules, productivity modules, and then quality modules. And then after that, we'll do the space thrusters. And once space thrusters are done, that will allow us to go ahead and start looking at, obviously, other planets. And that's just going to sit there and collect them. I'm actually glad I went ahead and I got this started ahead of time. Once we get the modules done, I don't remember what they take. Like, I think it's the next level will be the red and green circuits. And then the third level is red and blue, if I remember correctly. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's drop that off. That way, the network will know what goes there. And then we'll okay, so that was the first one, which is number 2. Oh, that's going to be red and blue. So I need to bring that up here. And then there. See if that's actually how it's supposed to go. If not, I'll fix it. But I'll tell you one thing. I am absolutely going to be replacing all of the speed modules in my smelter array, which means that this is going to require a lot of them. Which means I think this needs to get bumped up to 100. Same with this one. We'll just bump all of these up. You are going to be that. You are going to be that. There we go. Beautiful. I think they also adjusted the price on the modules because they seem a little bit cheaper. at least as far as I remember. Haha, there we go. Actually, what I ought to do is... Oh, no, because I can't. There we go. And now that that's running, we should be good. All right, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated there, Allison B. And a busy follower day. Thank you. Let's see. I definitely am going to need more. It's primarily the copper that I just need more of. If I had more copper, it wouldn't be an issue. So I think that's going to be... It's going to be my first obstacle is the copper production. Let's grab those. Thank you. And I plan to. Mostly it's just the VODs right now. I do eventually plan on switching it up and... Let's grab some of those. Doing some additional YouTube specific content, but that is for the future. Here we go. Let's go ahead and start here. And then eventually I should be able to go ahead . Thanks. I do like, so the thing that got me kind of started in all of this was a little game called Echo Arena. And I do kind of miss putting together videos for that. They were stupid simple. I mean, it was basically throw an intro on there, then throw the outro on, and then that was, you know, post the whole thing up. But there was something kind of fun in all of that. And especially because I really did enjoy playing the game as well. So I do miss it. And I need... Those are 2s. It can be a little bit, but not too bad. It's less the time-consuming portion of editing, and it's really more just finding the proper content to edit. Because I can do the editing. I went to art school for it. And so it's not like I don't know how to do it. But again, it is, you know, it's like just, do I have the content that I want to utilize for the purposes of editing? I missed one. Like I said, the actual editing isn't so bad. I really don't mind it. There we go. Alrighty. So that takes care of the next level of this stuff. Scratching the foot. So that is beacon, or not beacons, but modules being upgraded to the next tier. After that, who's next? Well, now I'm getting thrusters made. I don't do any shooting. I just play games. Yeah. I know where this is going because it always goes the same direction. This is the same conversation that happened last time. Once that gets done, we got to let it stockpile again. Although I really should do those next. And then the logistics warehouses, although I really don't use those. And then the planets. There's Vulcanus, Gleba, and Fulgora. Each one is going to be more interesting than the last, because each one is going to have its own particular perils. But first, I actually have to build another space platform. No, I'm good, Allison. Thank you. As I mentioned, I'm capable of doing it myself. I appreciate the hustle, though. What time is it? Oh, good Lord. It's already almost 11. Man, oh God. So yesterday morning-ish, I should say, I was starting to get hungry, and I was having this absolute desire and hunger for the ground chicken patties that I had made previously. And so I started the whole prep work and making them and whatnot at about 10:30ish, and just happened to finish making all of them by about 11:30, which is roughly what time we will usually eat lunch, or at least what time my mom will usually eat lunch. So it worked out great, but then on top of that, they were so damn delicious. Just absolutely so good. And I'm like, I want more. I want more again, because they really were just that good. But then, of course, I had a couple left over. So what I wound up doing was taking, oh goody, these are all filled up. Oh yeah, that's why. It's like, wait a minute, why is that not? And then, oh yeah, that's why. But I wound up taking the last two that I had left, and let's just drop that down. Took them and added them to the last little bit of Alfredo sauce that we had from a few nights ago, and put that all together. And I'll be damned if that wasn't just stupid amounts of delicious. Okay, this should hopefully... There we go. And what's our power at? Awesome. I don't think I could easily get another beacon. Probably could get another beacon in here. If I did... Damn. Actually, no. If I did that, I could. And then you and you. And there we go. It's not much, but it should work. And then I've got the crushers all done. It's like 20 of them. That's all my concrete stuff, which I don't need to worry about. And then at this point, I'm just waiting on all of the science. Of which there is a lot. I don't think I have to worry about damage too much. How is the... Oh, goody. It's picking up. So this thing is working perfectly to make sure I'm grabbing only what I need and not filling up. Which is actually pretty awesome. Like, this whole system. Now, Space Exploration had something similar, the mod pack did, where you did have your platform and whatnot, and you would build it out. I think I like this a little bit better because it better utilizes space as a resource by itself. And it means that you still have the flexibility that you expect from being able to build anywhere, you know, build the factory and whatnot. But it doesn't reduce the necessity to think intelligently about the way you build. Really, like, I don't use efficiency modules. I probably should at some point. Let's do that. And then let's go ahead and we'll let the science build up a little bit more again. Specifically, so that way I can start building all this crap up. Yeah, because, again, running low on stuff while we wait for a lot of this to build. And then... if I redid that, I don't know how I would redo that. But I 100% need to continue upgrading all of the modules down here. Steel, here goes my copper. Little of both. The grind is always a vibe. go. And finish getting these upgraded. Awesome. Scribing. Better than binding. Binding just sounds painful. What you do after a 12-pack. And here we go. Drop off those. Drop off those. But yeah, I just got our first space platform going, so now it's just chilling and working on the base. And what I need to do is, let's see, come on. You can go away for now. Fortunately, I don't do the gym, but yeah. For me, it was working the counter at Geek Squad for 8 hours. That's painful. It's after a while, the knees just didn't want to work. And what made it worse is that after a point in time, I was living with my ex, and she had a 3rd-story apartment. So it was like 8.5 hours at work, standing up, kneeling, walking around, terrible shoes, and then have to climb like 3 flights of stairs. So I need a lot more red circuits. This actually, I just need more circuits apparently. Again, more copper. How do I want to? What I can do is I should be able to do this. And then there we go. That way I can just go ahead and hopefully use the bots to do most of the work. Good Lord. Yeah, there we go. That should, I hope, mean that it just automatically does its thing and I don't have to worry about it. That's also... That's not where you go. I specifically put a filter. You know what? You're dumb. Just... Oh, that's why. I'm dumb. The bots are smart. The bots are doing exactly what they're supposed to. It's the human that wasn't. Okay. That should... Yeah, there we go. That should be better. It was absolutely the human who was being an idiot. Who the hell? No, I think we're good for now. I'll take a look at that later. It's always weird when random people send me a friend invite. I'm like, who are you? Hell, it's always weird when people send me a friend invite anyway. Of course, I'm really old school in that respect. I spent a lot, like, EVE Online is really what did it to me. Made me super paranoid. Because oftentimes people were sending you friend invites, not because they actually wanted to be a friend, but typically because they needed to know when you were online. So that way they could then also figure out when it was a good time to attack your stuff. So that was one of those that kind of broke out of the habit of. That's what I should be doing, is putting those in there. Actually, okay. So what I should be doing is rebuilding my entire setup here to more properly construct everything. As part of the issue that I'm running into, I love the fact that it's just working. Part of the issue that I'm running into is that I have this horrible base. Like, it works to a certain extent, but it definitely needs so much work. Let's get rid of that. Hopefully. Oh yeah, there we go. That's really going now. And yeah, unfortunately, I'm just not getting the throughput on copper that I need. So what I need to do is, let's figure out. Okay, I need change you to two of those. And then I need two of those. So apparently I need 25 furnaces. That seems weird, but okay. So that's one blue belt coming in. I need 40.2 copper, which is essentially a little less than a full blue belt. So just bringing in blue belts would be fine. I need 25 furnaces. And 16 beacons is essentially the way that that would work. And that would be for a copper line. So let's go to our map editor. Oh, also, I was playing around with elevated rails here. I was trying to come up with something. Okay, so I need essentially 25 of these. So let's say 26 to round it up, which would be 2 lines of 13. Now, if I do That is roughly the most I can get around one of these is 4. And then if I do, well, actually no, I can get, whoops, get like 8 in here, I think. Let's do, bum, 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 bum. Okay, so if I do, how many beacons would I do? Four beacons. I see. Okay. So 4 beacons means I need 19. If I do, let's say 8. Then I only need 13. So that. What if I do? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so 13 is if I do this. Whoops. Now, if I do that, I only need 13, so let's say 14 total, which means I would need, well, let's also set this up correctly. So get rid of those. Copy this. That'll be 4, 6, 10, wait, 8, 10, 12, 14. That would be enough for, that seems wrong though. Let's look at this again. Let's drop these down. Like that would, first of all, the amount of power drain on that would be ridiculous. But I don't necessarily like this here. Hey, what's up, Brad? Been good. How about you, buddy? Let's do, no, that's not gonna work. If I did, oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, you know, usual time for me. let's get rid of all this here. Oops. Aha. Oops. Yeah, but doing Factorio for the past week or so, since the Space Age DLC dropped last week. I have been a long-time fan of Factorio, so it's one of those games that I always enjoy. Okay, this is going to get a little bit dicey. Oops. So I can put that one. All right, man. Have a good one, buddy. Always good to see you. As always, thanks for stopping by. And stay out of trouble. Or don't. I'm not your dad. Where would I need to put that? Here. And there. And that will allow me there. That should work. And then let's do now I just need the divider chest. And infinitely provide. See how well that is actually. Now I just need a couple of void chests. Actually, I should have. I do have loaders. Don't. Yeah, okay. Why do you refuse to load into... Okay, loader. Do your thing. Why? Oops. Why are you being a pain in the ass? There we go. That's what I wanted. So now I should be able to see... This will take a second, but as it empties everything else out. I just want to make sure that this is going to produce enough. And it seems like this may actually be a better design than what I have over here. It's a little bit more compact, actually. Looks like there's a little bit of a gap. So I bet if I put one more row in, it would be able to keep up with everything. At least. Yeah, because there it goes ahead and okay. So let's take this. Just test to make sure that that flow rate works. Mostly I want to make sure that I just have a constant steady stream of copper coming out. That's all I care about. And then power wise, it really isn't using that much. Because if I can get this to work, there's a couple of spots where it gets a little iffy, but for the most part, and that's still like if I grab this, it's still smaller and has a better flow rate. Oh, no, we still wind up. Still wind up not having enough for some reason. Now, I bet if I switch these over to 3s, that would be entirely different. It's almost like I need just even this is still slightly better. So let's add now we're starting to reach a point where it's not quite as compact. It is still slightly more compact. It's a little bit wider, but it's a little bit shorter as well. So let's, if I can get this working, then I think this will be the design that I wind up going with. That'll replace my current copper factory, copper smelter. Because that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on both. That's 18. Now I know that there are other designs that are actually going to be better. But there we, yeah, I think we've got, I think this might actually be the one I go with. Because I think this is the most saturated that I can get the line. Because the last ones here really aren't getting used. A little bit, but oh, there it goes. I wonder. Okay, you are currently producing how much? You are producing 2.44 a second. .44 a second times 18 is calculator. There you are. 2.44 times 18. That's 43.92 a second. So 1.8 shy of a full belt here is basically what that winds up being. Now, if I had get any more, any less. I think this is about the most I can get for this particular build. And I think this is just the way that it's going to wind up having to be. So what I'm going to do is select new contents. That looks good. Switch back here. Actually, no. I want to keep that. I just want to cut off this and this. Basically, just let it run out of copper. Then I should be able to tear this out. Ooh, maybe. I just realized it might be a little. Okay, here. Nope. I can't remove this because if I look at, yeah, this is too wide for the space that I'm in. Because this is then in the, yeah, it's bumping into the other two smelteries. So what I would need to do is actually go ahead and move these to a different location. Oh, you always get that one spot on your leg that just super itches. Let's get rid of that. Now this does actually kind of play into what I've been wanting to do, which is go ahead and move locations. Not move locations so much as just change or start working on an additional larger base, sort of a mega base. So that way I can start bringing in, start producing more stuff. Nice. I am full on nuclear fuel. Still plenty of room there. That is empty. Awesome. Okay. All right, so this is where I need, actually, okay. We're going to do first. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm going to have to do this anyway, is let's get a couple of these going. And then you're going to be landfill, and you're going to be landfill. And now there will be no more stone getting anywhere, apparently. There we go. Let us fix that particular problem. There. And then that way that can just sit there and fill it up in the background. Not a big deal. Okay. So I know that I need to bring in a particular amount of I need to bring in something. Okay, I need 2 full belts of a particular metal or ore, at least. So if I'm bringing in, excuse me, I'm going to need bigger trains. Well, sort of. Oh, shoot. This is the cool part, is my iron train. Like, I so rarely get to see the trains actually moving and doing stuff. It's actually kind of cool for a change. What are you at anyway? Oh, you're almost empty. Nice. Where do I have you set up? Oh, that's probably why. Need to upgrade you to the stack inserters. And upgrade all of these to blue belts. Although, truth be told, it doesn't seem to matter. God damn. The biggest problem I'm also running into is that not enough copper plates are making it through the system into this. I mean, I'm still generating a bunch of circuits, but not like a ton. Okay, I'm going to take a short break because I'm getting kind of hungry. Ooh, and you're full. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, atomic bomb is next. Comes after atomic bomb? Nothing. Okay. And then we'll do let's see. I don't know. We'll just figure it out as we go. So we'll let that do its thing. I shall be back in just a few. There we go. Let's see. All right, there we go. Now we're back. Barracks. Awesome. And then I think you were almost done. Let's just finish that up. Now, I do have a mod for high-speed ovens. Honestly, I think this is actually working better now that everything is upgraded. Might just leave it as is. Yeah, I think I am just going to leave it as is for now. Like, it seems to be working the way that it's supposed to, which is what I wanted. And of course, once I sit down... Alright, be right back again. There we go. Also had to get some drugs, as in the headache pharmaceutical kind. Okay. So I have... You know what? Mm-hmm. Let's move that. There we go. No, there we go. Okay. Sorry, this is it's like when you're playing Factorio, a couple of things will happen. And oftentimes what it winds up being is you're either going to make your base off of blueprints, in which case it's going to look pretty good right away, or you just kind of wing it for the most part until you get to a point where you're like, I don't like the look of this anymore. That's kind of where I'm at. That's not what I wanted. Where I'm at the moment was just not liking the look of this anymore. There we go. That feels so much better. I know, like, unfortunately over here is a giant spaghetti monster, but at least coming into the base looks a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get that done. That reminds me, I wanted to look at this. Okay. If there. Because we have a lot of science here. I don't need that much science. And it looks like I'm pretty well stocked up on everything anyway. How much is it sending per? Looks like 20 per. Okay. So I'm sending 20 per. Yep. Okay. So here goes the question. Which planet should we research first? Now, bear in mind, these are planets that we are going to, at some point, go and visit. I've got Fulgora, which is a dry windswept planet with lightning storms on plateaus and oceans of oil that can be bridged by elevated rails. We have Gleba, a humid, swampy planet with deep bogs, snaking hills, and fertile land. Rich in nutrients, swamp terrain can be land-filled. High ground impedes railway, but is needed for agriculture. And Vulcanus, a hot volcanic planet with mountainous volcanoes, rivers of lava, plains of ash, and sulfuric acid geysers. Rich in metals, lava can only be crossed by elevated rail. Now, before I can get to any of these, I have to actually build the ship, which will be a new platform that will need to be able to be self-sustaining, but also protect itself, gather resources, etc., etc., etc. What I want to look at is... Okay, those are all done. You're all full up. One of the other things that I was looking at was I actually was doing... Here we are. Awesome. Setting up a system here Oh, I see. Okay. So I really do have to keep this separate. And then actually you get to be okay, that makes things a little bit more interesting. Let's just take those out. I'll put you two there. So adding quality to a particular assembler radically alters the way that all of that is going to work. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a different thing. It makes you actually have to consider how you are going to construct that a little bit differently. That is a lot of U-238. Like a lot. What are you doing on? Awesome. Like, I may at some point need to do... Actually, I just realized I have Grabarix enrichment. And I am reaching a point where I'm going to have plenty of U-235. Anyway, what I want to look at is I need to start setting up the next base. What do we have for any other biochamber, bioflux? That's all. What are you made from? Tungsten plate. Recycling. Artillery. That's made from so that's Vulcanus. Vulcanus may actually be where I want to go next. Because not only is that going to get me the big mining drills, but I also wind up getting Foundry. And then I will also get artillery. Get speed module 3 and turbo transport belts. And that also goes towards unlocking Aquilo. Okay. Man, there's so much, like, there's just so much more game now. This is ridiculous. I think what I need to do here there we go. That should help. And then hate myself for a second so that I can do let's do 4. Oops. God damn it. There we go. Okay. That should help. And now what I can do is you there. Do the same on this side. Sounds like my music stopped. Oh, nice. Yes. There we go. That's better. Now I shove that in there, and we should be better off now. Really don't need those. Awesome. Oh, that is completely saturated, which that makes me happy. Now it's the iron that I'm having a problem with. Okay. So what we do is we take and that. And hopefully all of our bots, yep, there they go. All of our bots will start actually upgrading all of this. It's little by little, you wind up upgrading everything until it finally breaks in just the right way. And for a little bit, everything does what it's supposed to. Don't need that. Guys are way okay. I was like, why'd they just stop? But no, they're fine. They're just waiting their turn to recharge. And are all those upgraded already? Awesome. Oh, most of them. Still, badass. There we go. That's more like it. Now, granted, I'm not really using all of these yet, but still. Let's upgrade. Get all of these upgraded to their fastest level. Oops. And I just realized I'm not actually running speed modules in all of these like I should be. That's fine. At the end of the day, as long as it is functioning, that is all that matters. What is our pollution looking like? Actually, as far as pollution clouds go, that's not too bad. All right. Let's double check on our platform. And it is going fantastic. I would say our platform is a huge success. We have plenty of supplies in here. In fact, I could even go ahead and throw on like another arm or two. Our science is full up, so we're good there. Okay. So it looks like the little guys really don't do any damage. They'll just break on it. So that's cool. And then so the next thing that we are going to need to do, what do I need for constructing the thrusters? More of that. More of that bullshit. Okay, what else? Oh, thank you. So I need more of those. What happens if I do that? And then blue circuits and what now? Electric engines and steel plate. Actually, no, I don't have to do that because I've got steel plate over here. We do that. There we go. What I should do is let's grab some of these. Them back. And then oh, my bad. You're still using those. Okay. Next up, I need you are that. I need you to be those. There we go. There. And now we're making thrusters. I have no idea what accepted fluid. What fluid is that? Rocket fuel? It needs oxidizer and it needs rocket fuel. How do I make oxidizer? I don't know how to do that. I obviously need some sort of oxidizer. So an oxygen kind of thing, which I'm guessing I get from ice. Probably, yeah, down here. Yeah. So if I had to guess, ice melting into water. Okay. So, where am I? So, accepted fluid. So, it looks like Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I will probably want a stack of those. That. What are we doing over here? Some of those. Might as well. And then I will probably want to see about maybe sending up some rocket fuel. Probably don't need that many engines, but we'll bring a bunch with anyway. Let's grab some of those. Some of those. Some of those. And some of that. So Volcanus is going to be... Yeah, I think Volcanus is actually going to wind up being the first one we go to. So let's start getting that researched. Do I have another... I have another one with me. Thought I did. Apparently I don't. That's fine. Here we are. I did not. Okay, cool. So the question is that. And we are going to build a new one. And we'll call this Captain Insano. Create. Oops. Then I also want... Here you are. Perfect. Excellent. We're going to send that to Captain Insano. Go. I get started on this. And what I want to do is make this look particularly ship-like. Let's... drop that. Well, yeah, we'll do that. And then what I also want to do, I think, hard to tell. Oh, awesome. It already loaded up and ready for the next one. 46. That's going to be a lot more of that stuff. That's okay, because I'm going to need a lot of it anyway. Already got that one done, and that one's ready. Okay. I have awesome. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here because right now a lot of this is just going to be busy work and whatnot. But tomorrow we will hopefully be able to go ahead and get started on what will be our first ship. And we can see about figuring out how we're going to fuel everything and how we're going to get everything up and running and just, the ins and outs of it. I'll poke around YouTube and maybe do a little bit of research as well, just to make sure that I have a better grasp of how that's all supposed to work. And that'll give us some time to also make sure that we get the Vulcanus researched and ready. Other than that, though, so far, pretty good. Still some stuff that I need to do to the base to make it a little bit better, run a little bit better. I absolutely need to work on getting a better smelter array set up so that way I can start running more and more stuff through the system and just keep everything running as tightly as possible. Other than that, though, that is going to be it for today. As always, thank you all for joining me on these misadventures. So glad to have you guys along for the ride. You all have a wonderful day. Stay out of trouble. And remember, if you get caught, I don't know you. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.